This video compiles some of the most chilling home hauntings caught on camera, from doors opening by themselves to lights flickering when no one is around and strange figures appearing in the shadows. Each clip showcases terrifying encounters where the supernatural seems to make its presence known, leaving the residents scared, confused, and questioning what's real. Tonight, we'll explore these mysterious occurrences and let you decide what really lurks in these houses when no one is watching. The Ghost Soldiers of Gettysburg. This clip was shared on YouTube by 𝐿3𝐿. The uploader says the footage was taken by a friend's mom during a trip to Gettysburg National Military Park, a place where roughly 5,000 Union and Confederate soldiers were buried after the Civil War. The woman filming says she doesn't believe in ghosts, and neither did the person who sent the video, until they watched the footage back on their phone. What begins as a harmless walk through the park quickly turns eerie. While filming the sunlight filtering through the trees and strange light orbs dancing in the branches, the camera catches something the eye missed at the time.
Look at that orb up in the tree. No. See that flashing?
When the footage was later reviewed, pale shapes appeared in the grass, figures that looked like soldiers walking the very battlefield where so many had fallen. The apparitions seemed to drift across the field, faint yet unmistakably human, like shadows pulled from another century. The woman insists she saw none of this in real time. Only the camera revealed it, ghostly forms moving where no living man stood. So what do you think? Did she capture the restless spirits of Gettysburg soldiers still marching through history? Or was this nothing more than a trick of light? The playful child's spirit. This next piece of footage comes from TikTok user Tristan8104, who has been documenting the strange activity inside his home for quite some time. Chairs sliding across the floor on their own, unexplained footsteps when everyone is seated, and objects shifting as if moved by invisible hands, all captured on camera. Though the entity never causes physical harm, it makes its presence known day after day, almost as if it enjoys reminding them it's still there. In this clip, faint running footsteps can be heard racing across the room, followed by a door suddenly slamming shut on its own. Another recording from Tristan shows something much more unsettling. One night, Tristan was jolted awake by a loud banging. Something sounded like it was trying to force the bathroom door open. He walked down the hall and flipped the lights on. The door handle was jerking wildly, as if something inside was rattling it from the other side. He opened the door, but found nothing. He stepped into the bathroom, checked every corner, and even looked behind the door. Still nothing. When he shut the door and switched the lights off, the frantic movement stopped, as if whatever it was had stopped its movement. So, what do you think? Was this really the spirit of a child playing games? Or a much darker force pretending to be one? Share your thought in the comments. The poltergeist at home. TikTok user @𝐼𝐸𝐺 says his home has been terrorized by a poltergeist for days. One night, while he was sitting and playing games, he noticed a bedroom door open with no explanation. He grabbed his phone and started recording.
Bro, I'm playing fucking COD, and look at this fucking door. You cannot make this shit up. Look at this. Bro, nobody is home. My fucking family is in Cancun, bro. You gotta be kidding me. Bro! What the fuck? Bentley? Bro, are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me right now? What the fuck? Bro. Holy... Why is this door open? What the fuck is going on?
As he stepped out, the lounge lights began to flicker wildly. The switches are clearly visible on camera and untouched, and no one is near them. Alone in the house and with only his dogs for company, he checked each room as the activity escalated. Finally, he left the house. Face behind wall. In a later video, @𝐼𝐸𝐺 says the disturbances escalated. Alone in the house, he heard loud, unexplained bangs coming from inside. He grabbed his phone and started recording, hoping for answers, but the footage revealed something far worse.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck was that? Bro, what was that?
On the video, a pale, face-like shape can be seen peeking from inside a room, pressed against the wall as if watching from within the darkness. He was left terrified and confused by what the camera captured, a moment that made the house feel less like a home and more like something watching him back. If you found a face-looking figure watching from inside your rooms, would you stay and investigate, or leave and never return? Touched by the unseen. This next video was shared by Jacqueline on TikTok, @BadMom. Jacqueline explained that she had only moved in a few months ago with her daughters, and strange things have been happening ever since. One night, while she was upstairs in the shower, her young daughter was playing downstairs when something terrifying unfolded. After reviewing their Ring camera footage, Jacqueline is now 100% sure that her house is haunted.
Time blowing off steam. But now at the casino, she's playing to avenge Paul's death. She lures Victor into a trap, letting him gain his confidence, win a few hands just to see what his tendencies are. But then she goes for the throat.
Within 4 hours, Sally has beat Victor out, winning the entire $100,000.
Frequently in a poker game like this, because the stakes are so high and emotions are so high, often these disputes are carried away from the poker game. You would become so angry that you would act out violently.
Instead of just leaving the game this time, Sally's scared her.
At first, the toy near her daughter suddenly slides across the floor on its own. The girl notices, walks toward it, and then freezes, as if she could sense something unseen standing right beside her. Moments later, she recoils in fear, clutching her arm as if something had grabbed or touched her. Her cries fill the room, and at the same time, an empty plastic bag tumbles off the sofa, rolling eerily across the floor. Was this just an eerie coincidence of objects moving at the wrong time, or is this child really living with something dark in her home? The smiling face in the closet. This next clip was shared on TikTok by Creepy Kate. One night, she was watching TV in her room with her daughter when something in the closet caught her eye. At first, she wasn't sure if she imagined it, but curiosity and fear made her pull out her phone to record, and that's when things turned chilling.
My daughter's watching Pokémon on the set.
The closet door was only slightly open, but through that small crack, a face-like figure can be seen peeking out, staring directly at her with what appears to be a sinister smile. Was this just a trick of the shadows, or did her camera really capture something lurking in her closet? And there you have it, from eerie shadows at Gettysburg to children encountering something terrifying in their own homes, and families who swear their houses are haunted by something they can't explain. These stories remind us that the unknown doesn't always stay hidden in dark forests or abandoned places. Sometimes, it walks right beside us in our everyday lives. Whether it's restless soldiers marching through history, playful spirits tugging at doors, or faces peering from the shadows where no one should be. One thing is clear, the supernatural has a way of making its presence felt when we least expect it. So what do you think? Are these just tricks of the mind and the camera, clever coincidences our brains turn into ghosts, or real encounters with something beyond what we understand? Take care of yourselves, thank you for watching, and until next time, sleep tight, if you can.